Paid Memberships Pro really stands out in the world of WordPress membership plugins. It's the only free plugin that is really noteworthy and that has stayed the course over the years and actually staked its claim as one of the most powerful and popular options for membership site owners, while having the kind of feature set and support and continued development that you usually only get with the paid premium options. They've got such a great track record, fantastic development team, and husband and wife, Jason and Kim Coleman, just continue to innovate and make Paid Memberships Pro a plugin that packs a serious punch and stands shoulder to shoulder with some of the more expensive membership plugins on the market. However, does it stack up? How does it actually compare? And how good a choice is it for starting a membership site in 2024? Now, while Paid Memberships Pro does have a good feature set, a lot of these come from the add-ons. Out of the box, it's a relatively simple plugin that unfortunately does suffer from some fundamental weaknesses in some of the basic functionality that you would expect from any membership plugin. So as an example, things like protecting custom post types. So things like forum posts, if you have a forum plugin, things like lessons and courses, if you have a learning management system, those custom post types aren't supported out of the box. You have to use one of the add-ons. And even when you use the add-on, it's still pretty limited and not very flexible. There's also things like not being able to drip feed content. Now, that's a core membership plugin feature that isn't included in the core plugin, in the standalone plugin. It's something that, once again, you need to have an add-on for. And even just little things like being able to collect your member's full name during the checkout process. This is the kind of thing that should be in the core plugin. It shouldn't require an add-on. Now, they do have a really, really good selection of add-ons. Again, some of these really should be standard features, like adding name to checkout, like having PayPal Express as an option during checkout. And it's a little baffling as to why they're not included out of the box in the basic plugin, in the core plugin, without needing to install extras. However, some of these add-ons are truly unique, truly innovative, and give you features and functionality that other membership plugins simply don't. Whether things like enabling a approval process for memberships. Again, that's something some membership sites do. They make it so you have to be approved before you can become a member. Again, the fact there's an add-on for something like that. The fact that there's add-ons for stuff like enabling donations, enabling people to track their progress towards goals, things like that. These are really cool add-ons that give you the sort of options that you don't have with most other membership plugins, especially without installing a third-party add-on. So things like member badges, things like having unique member homepages where you can actually have personalized pages and personal content for each of your members. Those are fantastic for things like coaching memberships and so on. So the add-on system with Paid Memberships Pro really does open things up in such a significant way, and really gives you the potential to make your membership site more powerful, more feature-packed than pretty much anything else on the market. There are some truly innovative add-ons available. It is just a little bit baffling that some of the little enhancements that they have are add-ons as opposed to being included in the core functionality. Now, setting up Paid Memberships Pro is really, really easy. They have a very nice interface in the admin side of things. Everything's well explained, it's well laid out, it's clean, it's easy to navigate. So doing things like adding new membership levels, managing members, managing subscriptions, all of that sort of stuff, it's really easy to do. There's good descriptions of everything that you would configure. And for anything that might be a little more complicated, there are thorough documentation available in order to dig a little bit deeper and figure out how to actually use certain features. And these are well used and well linked to throughout the admin side of Paid Memberships Pro. Protecting content is somewhat limited. It largely is based on categories, or it's done on a per page or per post basis. So you add your content and then you simply select from a little checkbox in the page settings for the membership level that this can be given to, who can have access to this. Now, this is pretty much all you're going to need in a lot of cases, but it can certainly get quite unwieldy when you have a lot of content, and particularly when you have things like custom post types in the mix as well. It's certainly not as powerful as, for example, the rules system with MemberPress, where you actually have more of a granular control, more options for configuring multiple membership levels and combinations of content someone might have access to. When compared to the way PM Pro does it, really, Paid Memberships Pro does come off as being a little bit weak, a little bit anemic on the content protection settings, which is a bit of a shame. They recently went through an upgrade to their whole system, the version 3 update, and a big part of that was improving the way that you manage members. So now it's a little bit like a CRM. So you can view your members and they each have kind of a profile area within the back end, within the admin side of your membership, where you can see their details, you can see the membership levels that they've had, you can see the history of memberships that they've had, when it started, when it was changes, all that sort of stuff, any active subscriptions they have, any orders or transactions. It's really nice, especially when you consider how limited the default WordPress user screens are, to have something that's a little better organized, that pulls all the information that you might need about your members into one place, that lets you add little notes for yourself personally. So this is a really nice upgrade and enhancement to the PM Pro system that they brought in fairly recently. Something else which is great on the member management side of things is the fact that PM Pro is one of the few membership plugins that actually includes reporting. So they report on sales and revenue, they report on cancellations, they report on your active member levels, they give you usage stats, visits, views, logins, all that sort of stuff. The type of things that are critical for knowing how your membership is doing and really getting an overview of your key performance indicators. And so this hopefully is an area we're going to see continued improvement. Once again, with their version 3 update, they made some changes under the hood of the plugin that they say is going to make it even more possible to provide better data, better stats, better reports. But they already do pretty well on that front. Now, as mentioned, PM Pro is one of, if not the standout free membership plugin. There aren't many other popular high-profile membership plugins that you can get absolutely free. Certainly not with the longevity, with the backing of such a strong development team, with the track record, all that sort of stuff. And of course, that is made possible by the fact that while you can get a free version that is powerful, that will do pretty much everything you would need for a fairly straightforward membership site, there are also premium options available that will give you access to more functionality, that will give you additional site licenses, premium support, extra add-ons, all of that sort of stuff. Now, the pricing of their paid levels is comparable to some of the other market-leading plugins like MemberPress, like Wishlist Member. And as you can see at the time of recording, they actually have a deal where your first year's subscription payment, your first year's license payment, is 50% off, and then it renews at the full price. So once you do get into the paid tiers and the paid options, it is comparable to the other market leaders, certainly PM Pro, MemberPress, and Wishlist Member being 3 of the most popular membership plugins. They are pretty much comparable in terms of pricing. However, the others do not have the free option available, and that is a massive differentiator, especially given how much you can do with the free version. Now, one other big thing that is a bonus for PM Pro users is the fact that they also have a free membership site theme that is obviously, it's built to work standalone. It can work with any membership plugin. However, it's developed and maintained and supported by the same team who built Paid Memberships Pro. And so it is designed to be used with Paid Memberships Pro. Now, it's fairly simple. It's fairly straightforward, but it is possible to create something which looks attractive using the MemberLite theme, and it is completely free. There's a variety of appearance options. There are layouts and designs for things like member directories and profiles if you're using that add-on for PM Pro, lots of formatting options, all that sort of stuff that just gives you a good starting point if you want to create an attractive looking membership site without needing to buy a theme that is from another supplier where you don't actually know if it supports or it's compatible with PM Pro. If you want to keep everything all in one house, you want to know that the look and feel of your membership is something that is in line with the membership plugin engine that is running your site, then the Memberlight theme is a pretty good option. And again, something that other membership plugins don't have. If you want to dive a bit deeper and get really into the nitty gritty of Paid Memberships Pro, and you want to look at things like an extended review of the feature set, you want to get our thoughts on how easy it is to use, thoughts on integrations, which sadly is an area where PM Pro is let down. It has more limited integrations with email and payment providers, and my thoughts on the user experience and the member management side and all that sort of stuff. There is a more detailed, more in-depth review over at membershipgeeks.com. The link to that is in the description here on YouTube. You can link through and you can get even more insight into Paid Memberships Pro and how suitable it would be for your membership site. However, overall, despite some flaws in the core functionality, Paid Memberships Pro continues to be one of the best solutions for building a membership website. The add-on systems enable users to add innovative, unique features and functionality that I've never seen in any of the other membership plugins. It really does excel at the nice to haves while occasionally falling short in the essentials department. The 3.0 update makes steps towards plugging up those shortcomings, as well as making member management a bit easier and hopefully laying the foundation for great future developments. But some of those gaps in the core functionality are really frustrating to still be seeing after so many years. And the recent scaling back of integrations with email marketing services is a little bit baffling. Overall, though, PM Pro delivers a heck of a lot more than most options on the market, and based on their track record as one of the top membership plugins for years now, I can only imagine they'll continue to evolve and improve over time on what is already a great choice for running your membership site.